You've got 10 grand saved up, or worse, you're looking to finance 10 grand, and you're looking at Marketplace or browsing the dealership lot, and you see a 2016 Audi with high miles, or even a Jeep that looks cool, and you think, I can make that work. You can't. In 2026, $10,000 is the danger zone. It's the price point where cars look modern enough to be desirable, but they're old enough to have $4,000 of repair bills hiding behind that cleared check engine light. If you work a normal job and you need to actually get to that job so you can keep your life on track, you don't need a cool car. You need a car that is a tank that refuses to die. And today, I'm gonna give you the only 7 cars worth your money right now. And guys, welcome to Zigiwik. We're in my Acura TSX. It's a manual and it has 200,000 miles on it, and it's never left me stranded, because when I got this car, I didn't really buy it for hype, or I didn't buy it for features. I bought it for what it brought. I bought it for the engineering. And my channel is about one thing: personal finance for regular people. That starts with your biggest liability, the thing that's sitting in your driveway. But let's get right into the list. And at number 1, we're gonna start off with the most boring car on earth. I know, the 10th gen Corolla. Everybody mentions a Corolla when you talk about most reliable cars that can't break. But specifically, you're gonna wanna go with the 2011 to 2013 models. And why is that? Because by 2011, Toyota fixed the oil consumption issues of the 2009 models. Honestly, it's Asian tech, it's slow, it's probably gonna sound a little bit like a vacuum cleaner, but it's built to outlive you. In 2026, you can find these models with 120,000 miles for about $8,500, give or take. You take that extra $1,500, put on a fresh set of tires, do basic maintenance, or swap out the head unit for one Apple CarPlay, and there you go. You have a reliable daily driver for the next 5 years easily. Coming in at number 2, we have the 9th gen Civic. Now listen closely, please. You have to avoid the 2012. And that's because Honda rushed it. They rushed the 2012 model and it was plastic junk basically. Nobody liked it and they fixed it in 2013. These cars are a sweet spot. They have the R18 engine. It's a single overhead cam, simple as a hammer. And it doesn't have the turbocharger headaches or oil dilution issues that the newer Civics you see are failing from today. The target range for this car is from 2013 to 2015. And you're gonna wanna look for an LX or an EX. You don't gotta get fancy, and this car is easy to work on. If your starter goes out, you can change it in your driveway or in the street, whatever you have accessible to you, with a quick YouTube video and a $20 socket set. I mean, that is basically freedom in a car. For number 3, we're going to go with the 2014 to 2016 Mazda 3. And if you're like me, you actually enjoy driving. You know, sometimes that Toyota tax is annoying. Everybody wants a Corolla, so the prices are always gonna be high. That's why you should get a Mazda 3, specifically from the years of 2014 to 2016. This was basically the first generation of Skyactiv engines, and unlike the Mazdas of the 2000s, they don't just dissolve into a pile of rust as soon as they smell some salt or some snow. They're reliable, and a lot of people say they look better than the Civics, and the interior feels like, you know, a budget BMW. Just make sure the transmission shifts smoothly on the test drive. In 2026, these are the smart pick for people who want to look like they've, you know, got some money, but you're not financially digging yourself into a hole. And number 4, this is my contrarian pick. Everybody wants a Camry. And because everybody wants a Camry, in 2026, Camry prices are a little insane. Instead, what you're gonna do is you're gonna look for the 2005 to 2010 Toyota Avalon. And I know it's a grandpa car, but that's a compliment. You know why it's a compliment? Because grandpas change their oil every 3,000 miles at the dealership. Grandpas don't redline their cars at stoplights. They park in garages. You're getting a 268 horsepower V8 that's buttery smooth and has a back seat big enough to live in or do other activities. Just make sure you check for an oil leak near the VVT eye line. And that's an easy $300 fix that saves the engine. And other than that, I mean, these cars are basically tanks that are designed as a sofa. Coming in at number 5, and this is my favorite car, and if you watch my videos, you hear me talk, you know how much I love the Honda Fit. And for this year range, we're going with the 2012 to 2013. If you live in a city and you're a minimalist, buy a 2nd gen Honda Fit. The magic seats in the back flip up or they fold flat. I've seen people fit entire mountain bikes and small couches in these things. I mean, you can put a lot. It's a subcompact that thinks it's a van basically. And the reason why the target is 2012 to 2016 is because you want to stay away from the 2015. That was a new factory, a new engine, and a lot of first year problems. The 2013 Fit is the peak of Honda small car engineering. It's loud on the highway, but in return you get 33 miles per gallon and you never have to ask for anything from it but oil changes and new filters. Coming in at number 6, I know, Zigiwik, you're recommending a Ford. What's going on? But guys, only this Ford, the 2010 to 2012 Fusion with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. That engine was co-developed with Mazda. It's bulletproof. Because it has a Ford badge, the resale value is garbage compared to a Honda. You can find a clean one-owner Fusion for $7,000 in 2026 if you just look hard enough. Please avoid a V8, avoid a Sport, and stay away from anything with a turbo or EcoBoost badge. Get the boring 4-cylinder. We're talking about reliability and comfort here, not to be fast. It's the best cheap car that a lot of people overlook just because of that Ford badge. So take advantage of this. And guys, here's the deal. A reliable car becomes an unreliable car the moment a teenager gets a hold of it and forgets what an oil dipstick is. We've all been in these situations where you see a beautiful car just completely gets wrecked because of lack of knowledge from the owner. So when you go to buy one of these cars, check the tires, please. If they're 4 different brands or cheap rubber, the owner probably didn't care about the car, so keep that in mind. Just tick off a mental box. Make sure you look at the fluids. If the oil looks super dark like chocolate milk or the coolant water looks like swamp water, you might want to step away from it because these are signs of lack of proper maintenance. And finally, make sure you get a pre-purchase inspection. Spend that $150 at a local mechanic. If the seller won't let you, then that just shows that they're hiding something. Be smart, protect your investments, and always put yourself in the best possible situation to win. When you're working hard and you have $10,000, don't give it to a dealership for a low monthly payment on a car that's gonna depreciate as soon as you drive off the lot. Buy one of these, maintain it, and keep your money in your pocket. Coming from somebody that's bought a used car myself, my TSX is I love this car. It's been reliable, but most importantly, I stay up to date with my maintenance. When I go to the track, even when I'm not on the track, I stay up to date with my oil changes, brake fluid changes, transmission fluid changes, my brake pads, everything, because you have to treat these cars good in return for it to treat you back good. So if you're buying a car that shows these signs of lack of maintenance, more than likely it's probably gonna fail you, or there's gonna be something creeping up that wasn't taken into consideration and you're gonna buy somebody else's junk. So be careful of this. If you're looking at a car and you don't know what to look for, spend that money on a pre-purchase inspection. Protect your investment and protect your own butt. And if you made it this far, make sure you buy TSX and travel. I love each and every single one of y'all. Thank you for watching the video. And if you have any comments or any suggestions, make sure you drop it down below for other people to see. And guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.